Om Namah Shivaya. Welcome to the Flow Summit 2019. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Let there be light, let there be happiness, let there be flow of a glow of sunlight, sky, harmony of the heaven, inner space and peace, vastness, vibrations and air. The flow of a breath, prana, jivana, existence of the whole humanity is based on a flow. Shiva Dhyan Yoga from a Himalaya talks about a flow of life. Chidananda Rupam Shivam Tvam Shivam Tam Chidananda Rupam Shivam Tvam Shivam Tam. All universe is the bliss and blessed joy of the infinity. We are the nature of the bliss and joy. We are the Shiva. We are the synergy and symphony of the whole universe. We are the harmony and humanity of the whole universe. We are the inspiration and intuition of the whole universe. We are the vast vibration of joy, bliss and blessing of this universe. This is the meaning of Chidananda Rupam. Shivoham Shivoham. Om Namah Shivaya.
Shiva Guruji wurde von 21 Meistern im Himalaya ausgebildet und strebt seit seiner Kindheit an, das Selbst und Shiva zu finden. Auf der Suche nach sich selbst im Himalaya lernte er 64 Siddhis, die vedischen Künste, die vedische Seelenastrologie und unterstützt und transformiert dadurch die Menschen mit Shiva.
Transcend. When you go to mountain, you transcend from the lower chakra to the higher chakra. You go up and you get awakened. You get aspiration, aim, and you become ascendant master. It's like you become mountain on the mountain. Because on the mountain you are with your breath. You are totally conscious of your soul. And when the soul is conscious, this chakra, your third eye opens and this lotus of Sahasrara chakra exposed to sun, the higher consciousness and the 1,000 petals of universe is for you. Om Namah Shivaya. Welcome to the Flow Summit 2019. I am Shiva Guruji Aruneshwar from Himalaya. I am going to gift you the grace of the Himalayan Shiva Dhyan Yoga. Shiva Dhyan Yoga is the 5 elemental way of art of awakening, art of awareness, art of living life with a love and loving life which you have. It's all about awareness, acceptance and awakening. If you know who you are, you know the whole universe. Shiva Dhyan Yoga is a journey to your inner self, knowing who you are, what you are, where you come from, what is your purpose in life, and what is the way which will give you happiness. And the core connection of a Shiva Dhyan Yoga means focus of a sky, harmony in the humanity, in the inner journey, which is with the involvement, interaction with the whole humanity, vibrations of water and flow of energy and air. Everything floats. Ascending fire flow upwards, descending water flow downwards. Flying birds fly in the flow. The whole nature is in the flow of life.
In the first technique, the thumb touches the index finger. The thumb is the finger of yourself, and the index finger, the finger of the planet Jupiter, which is the Guru. It means the guide, the teacher. You can connect yourself to your master and your inner guide to gain clarity of thought and more concentration, and you will get a vision for yourself, to know yourself and to know where you're heading to. So the index finger and the thumb touch each other, and then sit straight with the backbone straight and stretch the remaining fingers. Concentrate on the third eye, which is in between and a little bit above the eyebrows. And just see your breath. See how the breath is coming in and going out. Breathe very naturally and observe your breath. See how the breath is flowing inside of your body and coming out. At the beginning, practice in front of a mirror and see yourself. Then close the eyes and see your breath. In this meditation technique, it is about getting a knowledge of yourself through your breath, because your breath connects you to the entire existence, and through your breath you can gain the knowledge of yourself.
Life is beautiful when it is flowing. Breathe in, breathe out, which is the life. If this life energy flow stops, then the life stops. The living being stop breathing, living. All the dream of a divine existence, creation of the Lord, all is based on a flow. Flow is living. Flow is love. Flow is a grace of God. Flow is a grace of humanity. The Shiva Dhyan Yoga. Shiva means sky, harmony of horizon, where sun and earth meets together. Sky and earth meet together. That harmony of a horizon, of whole existence of the living being, beautiful being of a nature. That horizon, ignition, inner space, all the time, breathe in, breathe out, create a fire in a belly and transform everything.
Now I'm going to teach the second Shiva Dhyan Yoga meditation technique. The thumb, which represents yourself, touches the middle finger, which is the planet Saturn. The planet Saturn represents the world, you and the world. Through this meditation technique, you can learn how to integrate all the dimensions in your life, spirituality and reality. There is no more exclusion, there is addition. There is not a spiritual life or a worldly life. Everything becomes one, and you become whole and complete as a human being. So touch with the middle finger, the thumb, sit straight. Focus on your third eye. And now inhale. And then pause. Observe the gap in between the two breaths and enter the silence. Now exhale. And again. Right before inhaling, pause. It is in this silence where you will come to know the secrets of the existence. It is in the silence where you will realize who you are. Again, just sit in silence and inhale. Then pause and see the silence. Focus entirely on the silence. Exhale and pause. Inhale and pause. Put all your attention on the gap in between the two breaths.
That flow of energy in the whole existence create existence as a moving force. Everything moves. From the beginning of a human life, the coming together in the love and flow of a yin and yang, Purusha Prakriti, it created the life. It's coming together in the flow of love, the life created in the flowing circle of a cosmic consciousness. Everything which moves in the flow, in the natural flow, it lives. Everything which stops the flow, it gets stagnant. Everything flow with the ease and grace that lives. Everything which stops the flow, it stops the life, it stops the living, it stops the grace of giving. Everything is a giving.
Now I'm going to show you the third Shiva Dhyan Yoga technique. In this technique, the ring finger touches the thumb of both of the hands. The ring finger is the finger of the planet Sun, and the thumb yourself. Connect the Sun with yourself and receive the light. Receive the energy of the Sun. The right tip touches the sternum at the heights of your heart chakra. Put a little bit of pressure and stretch the remaining fingers. With the left tip, touch the back of the right hand and build a canal. There has to be a straight line from the first tip of the left hand right into your heart chakra. And now inhale through this point and imagine that you're receiving a stream of light through this point. I will demonstrate it. Inhale and hold the breath. Position both of the hands next to your shoulders and exhale through your mouth. Hold the breath again and go back to the center of your heart. Repeat. Inhale through this point at the heights of your heart chakra and imagine that the light is entering through this point. Hold the breath and exhale through your mouth. Hold the breath, reposition the hands. And now, while inhaling Think on your mind the mantra So, and while exhaling, hum. So hum means that I am. That I am who you are. This is what you want to realize, and this is what you're going to discover through this meditation technique. I repeat, when you inhale, think the mantra So, and when you exhale, hum. Position the hands, hold your breath. Now exhale and think hum. Hold your breath. When you inhale through the nostrils, you can hear the sound So and hum. This is how you can remember. In this technique, while inhaling, you actually inhale all the energy and the light from the sun. You take it in. And when you exhale, you release everything which is darkness, negativity, and you become free and light. And you can experience happiness. And you can know who you are and actually feel what is there. You can actually feel the light and the bliss.
If you give out the breath, you can receive breath. It's the flow of energy which is always encircled into the enhancement, into the enlightenment, into the enrichment, into the encompassment. Everything. Je je jagi jagate taya माझे मना करुणा करा सर्वात्मका सर्वेश्वरा. This is a favorite hymn of the Himalayan chanting, which says whatever exists in this world is the part of my existence. I am living because all existence is living, and because I am having breath, I can live. And that breath is mine, and it is a gift of that higher consciousness, that divine consciousness, that transformation, transcendence, travel of each moment, each day is a flow of energy.
The fourth Shiva Dhyan Yoga meditation technique. In this technique, the little finger touches the thumb. The thumb, the finger of yourself, and the small finger, your intellect, your intelligence. In this meditation, you become a soul-driven human being, not a mind-driven, a soul-driven human being. And your intellect will work for you in a new way, not to cause confusion, but to clear your mind and to express what is really inside of you, to express your soul and your heart. This is what is happening through these meditations. In these meditations, all of your chakras, they become aligned and they become totally balanced and clear. And you can feel the energy and the change of awareness which happens in this meditation. So touch the little finger with the thumb. The left tip goes into the navel. It centers yourself at once, at the point where you have been connected to your mother. You reconnect to the Mother Earth. With the right tip, touch the sternum at the level of your heart chakra. Now inhale again. Hold your breath. And in a dancing movement, take up the arms until the tips of the fingers join. Close the palms of your hands. And while exhaling, chant the mantra Om. Imagine that the sound is coming out of your heart chakra. Then again, join the tips of the fingers. Come back to the position. Inhale. Hold the breath. Take up the arms until the tips of the fingers touch each other. Join the palms of the hands. Exhale, and while exhaling, chant Om. Imagine that the sound is emerging from your heart chakra. Now again, touch the tips of the fingers and take down the arms and relax. Relax your arms and your hands. Om Namah Shivaya.
The moment, that flow of energy, natural energy, which receives energy, it's an encircling, encompassing interaction of the whole universal energy, constant cosmic consciousness, higher cosmic consciousness, awareness, awakening, that creates a flow of a life, which is in interrelationship with one being to another being, interaction with humanity. It's all about the flow. Anything which doesn't move, if my breath, for the sake of samadhi or the silence, I can silence for some time. But that silence is beyond the natural time, then my existence gets silenced. It's constant flowing, flying energy of a butterfly like happiness. Nache man morat nak dinna dinne dinne. Anything which dance, that is the soul which is dancing, the breath which is coming and going, the tree which is constantly growing. If something goes old, the flow stops. And then it aims to transform into the another flow of a new life. In the Shiva Dhyan Yoga, the Himalayan way of a teaching how to live life with love.
I'm going to present now the fifth Shiva Dhyan Yoga technique. The name of this technique is Om Namah Shivaya. The literal meaning is I bow down to Shiva. I bow down to the divine, which is in me and which is around me in the entire existence. What is Shiva? Shiva is the existence. Shiva is pure consciousness. Shiva is S for synergy, H for harmony, I for initiation, V for vastness, and A for awakening awareness. Experience this awakening in this meditation. First of all, put the right hand above the left hand and touch the thumbs. Start at the level of the navel And now, while inhaling, very smoothly, like the wings of a butterfly, move your hands upwards to the heart chakra. And then exhale through your mouth and release the breath. Continue up to the collarbone. And release the breath through your mouth. Now the third step, inhale and fly with your hands to the heart chakra. Now hold the breath, join the hands and sing Om Namah Shivaya while taking up the hands. Om Namah Shivaya. I will show it again. Om Namah Shivaya.
Anything, tree which is stationary, he flow with the wind, he flow with the flower, he allows the creepers to come around him. It's all about exchanging of energy. This whole eternity is interdependent. Nothing is independent. There is no I, me and mine in the world. There is only we. We the world. It's a divine triangle of a mountain where I, we and I, this universal mountain of triangle trinity creates a flow of energy. Everything needs awareness. Everything needs awakening. Then your being become a becoming. There is a creativity of a creation, continuation and completion. The moment you complete, you be ready for next creation. It's a constant life which always creates, continues, complete, and then once again start creating, continuing, completion. This is the flow of a life. In a Shiva Dhyan Yoga, which is given by Shiva to Shakti, means eternity to eternal energy. If there is no energy, there is no flow. Flow is the energy of existence. And we teach the self-realizing flow. All the masters say, die. The breath is given by the sky. The whole existence. It's not belong to you and me. It's belong to thy. It's belong to whole existence. The sky is everywhere is the same. If you are in Himalaya, you are in Matterhorn of Switzerland, all the mountains, they are touching to sky. And we human are the spatial being to become a sky, heaven of harmony. And our inner space can include the whole interaction of inner space, innovation, intuition, inclination. And this vast vibration creates a flow of the divine energy which makes this world beautiful. We create with our writing a flow of our expression. This self-expression is not only for I, me and mine, but those who can create the world with the word. That is the flow of language which creates poetry. Shiva Dhyan Yoga is the science of living life with art of awakening. The Shiva Dhyan Yoga, which is a gift of a divine, when you walk on the top, you have to bow down. It's a surrendering to the whole existence, surrendering to the sky, seeing the sun, seeing the heaven of a horizon of all the possibility, being in the contribution, creation, divinity, that is the flow. Anything giving grace to the universe, that is the flow of a living. I am existing. I am seeing, that is why world exists. But with the same way, because world exists, that is why I exist. Being aware, being awakened, being creative, desire to give, desire to see, desire to create, desire to contribute, give me flow of energy to create that divine action. That divine action of a contribution to the whole universe. Everything create action. Flowers create action of flowering, giving the fragrance. Bird give the action of flying from one place to another place. Every being in this existence of nature is creating a flow of energy. It's like flowing, it may be fluid of water, or the flowing flame of a fire, or being the earth flowing from the seed to the creation of trees. Everything is ascending, descending, flying, being in action, being in a flow of a creation. And in Shiva Dhyan Yoga, we give awareness with the flow of yourself and thyself coming together, blessing the world, giving the energy of flow to universe, being the part of the flow, creating the creation of the global circle where we travel, we transcend, we trust, and we create this universe of the flow. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Shambho. Jai Shambho. Jai Shambho. Chidananda Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Rupam Shivam Tvam Shivam Tam Chidananda Rupam Shivam Tvam Shivam